There are three powerful books in the Bible known as wisdom literature: Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Job. Each one offers a unique way of understanding life, suffering, and God's justice. First, we meet Proverbs. Proverbs teaches that God is wise and just. It paints a picture of a world that's fair, where the good are rewarded and the wicked are punished. In simple terms, you get what you deserve. But then comes Ecclesiastes. He challenges that idea. He says life isn't always fair. It's unpredictable, like chasing smoke. Good people suffer, evil people succeed. Nothing works out the way it should. This makes you stop and ask, is God really just? Is he still wise? That's exactly the question explored in the book of Job. Job starts with a strange scene in heaven. God is meeting with his angelic beings called the sons of God. They're reporting to him, and then God brings up Job, a good man, faithful and upright. Then someone steps forward. In Hebrew, he's called the Satan, which means the one who opposes. He challenges God's system. He suggests that Job only loves God because God blesses him. Basically, Satan says, take away Job's blessings and he'll curse you to your face. So God allows the test. Satan is given permission to take everything from Job. Job loses his children, his wealth, his health, everything. But still, in all of this, Job doesn't curse God. He praises him, at least at first. But then the pain hits deeper. In chapter 3, Job breaks. He curses the day he was born. He's honest about his suffering. And then his friends show up. They try to comfort him, but their logic is the same as Proverbs. Job, you must have sinned. God is just, so you must be getting what you deserve. But Job knows he's innocent. For 34 chapters, they go back and forth in deep Hebrew poetry. The friends guess at reasons for Job's pain. They even suggest secret sins. But Job keeps defending himself. And Job is right. He didn't do anything wrong. But he's angry, hurt, and confused. He wants answers. Eventually, he demands that God explain himself. And God responds, from a storm. But he doesn't explain the test. Instead, God takes Job on a tour of the universe. He shows Job the complexity of creation, wild animals, oceans, stars, weather systems. He asks Job, can you manage all of this? Do you understand even a fraction of my creation? Then God introduces two powerful beasts, the Behemoth and Leviathan. They are dangerous, uncontrollable, and still part of God's good world. The message is clear. God's world is massive, complex, and full of mystery, and he is still wise, even when life doesn't make sense.
Job never gets a straight answer, but he's humbled. He no longer demands one. He learns to trust God's wisdom even in the unknown. And in the end, God restores Job, not as a reward, not because he passed the test, but simply as a gift. Job becomes a new kind of person, someone who trusts God not just in blessings, but in suffering too. That's the deeper wisdom. So what do these three books teach us? Proverbs says, live wisely and life will go well. Ecclesiastes says, not always, life is complicated. And Job says, even when life makes no sense, you can still trust God. This is the wisdom of Scripture. Not a formula for fairness, but an invitation to trust, to live with reverence, and to walk humbly with the one who holds the whole universe in his hand.